Chaz Coleman. He is no longer a member of the Tennessee Volunteers football team.
Medically dismissed.
Yes. And that's big that came out because,
What does that do, Michael?
well, that opens up the spot for somebody else.
And the potential for him to come back.
Yes.
That's what's so confusing to me. It's like, I don't know. I mean, he can't go anywhere right now. Can he?
No, he cannot go anywhere
Like,
else.
he's still enrolled. He's still under scholarship.
That's the big thing, was because he was medically dismissed and he was kept on scholarship. He's in classes. He will be in classes this fall in Knoxville. So he's going to be a student there. And like Skylar said, because of that, he can still come back. It's not like he's gone for good.
He's going to have that Jawan Jennings checklist, my boy. He's going to have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will, let's kind of back up a little bit as far as this whole situation. Obviously, everybody kind of knows what has gone down overall this spring. So he never did show up on campus for the spring semester. Missed all of spring practice, missed the spring game. He missed the first part of voluntary workouts and then missed the first couple of days when it came to mandatory workouts. Then he finally showed up. And, of course, everybody at that point was like, here we go again.
Yep,
it's Nico. It's Boo. It's, what's up with this culture, which is why, made a video on the College Huddle this past week of does Tennessee have a culture problem? Spoiler alert, they do not. It's a totally different situation. And plus the rest of the team.
Does Texas Tech have us?
But,
never mind. I'm not even going to do it.
yeah, let's not go there. But I do think that there was something else going on behind the scenes, the reason why he didn't show up. But the fact that he did get medically dismissed from the team, he had a head injury at Penn State, which caused him to miss time there. And this head injury is causing ongoing vertigo effects with him, which I've never had vertigo, but I've known people that have had it. It's not something that's easy to deal with, and you can't deal with it on a football field very easily either.
And I downplayed it. I'll be the first to say that I kind of downplayed that because I have heard and seen people with vertigo, but I never realized how in most cases it doesn't last that long. 6 to 8 weeks and you're over it and you're done. So the fact that this lasted months to 6 months, I mean we're literally talking now since the end of last football season to now, and he's still dealing with it. That blew my mind. But apparently this is one of those most, more severe cases, and I apologize about that. I didn't know. I just, kind of went off my gut feeling and just thought that this was one of those typical, hey, college kid kind of said yes to the money and then realized the work that had to be put into it and didn't like it, and so he left. So I don't know, man. I apologize about it. I did not think that, there was actually something going on medically, but no, it does seem like it's a little bit more serious than that.
And I'm glad that you brought that up because I did see this post on X earlier this week. And, it is a good point that, he could have been one of those guys that could have come here for the money and then all of a sudden, I don't want to put in the work and still gets the money. He could have drug Tennessee through lawsuits, all sorts of things in the attempt to get the full $2 million, which is what the alleged NIL deal was.
Right.
But instead, as we already mentioned, he's staying on scholarship at Tennessee. They've reworked his deal, and he got $25,000 out of it. And he still has the opportunity to come back if he ends up getting medically cleared.
Yep.
You can't fault a kid for that. I mean, You cannot hold any ill will against him. It seems like he's doing everything the right way to make sure that him and Tennessee are, if this is the end of things with Chaz Coleman, they're ending things on good terms.
And here's what, my biggest hope, the wins of the wins, right, is he can get medically cleared before the season. And that's probably not going to happen. Just going to throw that out there. I'm just saying this would be cool if it could, because it'd almost be like a gotcha and a prove it point for the coaching staff, the culture in the program. Because if he could get medically cleared, and then he could practice, and then he could play, and then I would love for our guys on the football team to support him in that. And if he goes and makes his first tackle of the season, and let's just say it's a good play, and then you just see our team just go up there and dap him up or whatever, because you know how much that means to him. Like, it would almost restore that whole, and like honestly prove Twitter wrong, right? I mean, X wrong, whatever you want to call it. So it would be cool to see that. I don't know if it's gonna happen, Chaz Coleman, man. I mean, when you can't even get medically cleared, it's gonna be hard to get on the football field. I mean, we're just talking, man, just a couple months away. So we'll see how it goes. But I do think this is all strategic. And if anything, I think the coaching staff said, hey, let's go ahead and do this, quiet the noise a little bit, and also kind of take a blow off of you, because Chaz Coleman was taking it on social media. Like, let's not lie. I mean, this is a kid getting told by a bunch of people that sit on a couch drinking beer watching the game that, you know, he sucks, he's a nobody, he stole money, you know, whatever. And at the end of the day, like, the kid has no control of what's going on right now due to the conditions of the sport. And that's a tough spot to be in. So he's got my full support. I hope he gets right. And I love the fact that the coaches did what they did to kind of give him, you know, they closed the door, but they didn't latch it shut. You know what I mean? Like, they just kind of like, hey, let's leave that unlocked. And if he wants to walk through that door again, he's got every opportunity to do so. So I love that. I think that's awesome. I think that shows the whole culture thing. I think that goes to show just how good our coaches are too, and especially in this day and age when coaches can make promise, not hold that promise, and screw a kid sideways. I feel like our coaches really don't do that to kids. I think that speaks volumes.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And you know, I do encourage everybody to go over and watch that video on the College Huddle. It is called "Does Tennessee Have a Culture Problem?" But basically,
why would I watch it? I mean, it's right there in the title. Why would I watch the video? I mean,
some people tend to think that.
You're gonna respond to me when I don't read or when I don't watch the video?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
No, I'm just messing with you.
But no, I mean, basically what was said in the video is exactly what Skylar just said. You know, it's a couple of bad apples that Tennessee has had over the last year and a half. Nico being one of them, Boo being the other one. They had, you know, mommy, daddy issues, whatever you want to say, money on the mind, that type of thing. Chaz Coleman's a totally different situation. And I truly think that if he was healthy, he would absolutely want to be a part of this program. I mean, knowing the things that we do now, I'm just impressed that he actually came onto campus when he did. You know, he missed the first couple of days of the mandatory workouts, and yeah, it kind of sucks that there wasn't information given about that, at least from the fan perspective. Yeah. Maybe it was in-house given there, but that's something that you do kind of want to stay in-house. And I think that's what a lot of the people that are frustrated with this whole situation are frustrated about, was the lack of communication about this. The team doesn't have to disclose that, especially something having to do with medical issues.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, I was a little bit frustrated with it at first until the true story came out. And then I kind of took a step back from it.
We're allowed to be frustrated, man. We're fans. Like, that's part of it. But nothing about it was personal toward, you know, Chaz. It's just, as a fan, you're like, man, you know, we went after this kid. We want to be a better team, and we felt like he was going to be a huge help to the defense, right? And so when you hear this news that it may not work out, it sucks, man. You lost a big piece.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. He's got my full support. I hope he gets back 100%. On the field. And I love that he has the chance to get on the field with the guys, even though he is dismissed from the team. I don't think there's any love lost here. I don't think there's like hate, anything like that. I think it's just a fair, hey, let's get the internet off your back a little bit, and let's get proof that you're medically clear before we even discuss playing ball again. So, yeah, let's do it.